With the Easter holidays coming to an end today, the N3 Toll Concession says it is expecting traffic volumes out of KwaZulu-Natal to peak from midday. Transport Minister Sindisiwe Chikunga and KZN Transport MEC Sipho Hlomuka will also be wrapping up the Easter season road safety campaign. SABC News reporter Vusi Khumalo and video journalist Sibusiso Tembe are monitoring the traffic situation in Mooi River in the KZN Midlands. We now cross to Vusi, who's joining us live. Vusi, once again, good morning. Tell us about what the traffic volumes are looking like this morning, and also looking into some of those operations by traffic officials.
Yes, the officials from the Department of Transport are still conducting roadblocks. They are saying it's not only on this one at Mooi River where they are conducting roadblocks, but they are conducting them just countrywide and also in a number of spots here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, and also in some of the areas regarded as hotspots. As we recall that this spot where we are, it's also one of the hotspots when it comes to the setting alight of the trucks. As you'll recall that a number of trucks were banned here when they were about to pass this toll gates here at Mooi River. As I'm stepping out of the shots, these are some of the officials coming from the immigration, SABC, traffic, National Traffic Police. They are being led by the Transport Minister Sindisiwe Chikunga and Sipho Hlomuka, who is the MEC for Transport, Community Safety and Liaison in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, manning this roadblock and also on a Easter safety campaign taking place in various parts of the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Well, having spoken to the minister earlier on, she did allude to the fact that this year alone has somewhat surpassed the previous years when it comes to the statistics of the road fatalities. As we recall that last year there were 162 road fatalities countrywide, and KwaZulu-Natal also experienced 21. That's also talked about the decline of 21% when it comes to the road fatalities that come as a result of the road crashes that usually take place during this Easter weekend from Friday up to Monday, but they have not yet quantified or compiled all the reports. There's no national figure at the moment from the minister, but the provincial MEC did say that at the moment there are 24 deaths that have occurred in the province of KwaZulu-Natal from Friday, from Easter Friday, saying that it has also increased as compared to last year. There were 21 deaths in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, and in the year 2021 there were 54 deaths. They also arrested a number of road users, including the motorists and also some of the passengers who were deemed to be here in the country illegally, the illegal immigrants coming from Malawi and Zimbabwe with no permits whatsoever, and also some of the motorists who were driving unroadworthy vehicles who were also found wanting in terms of possessing some of the proper documentation for using as a road user. So those are some of the things that have already happened here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. The minister saying that it doesn't mean that all the measures that have put in place to ensure that no lives are lost, saying that they've also ensured that they've put measures in place to ensure that all people who are using the road users are also safe. They also arrive safely in their destinations. As we know that a lot of holiday makers coming from other provinces are now making their way home, and KwaZulu-Natal was once again a hive of activity with some holiday makers coming from Gauteng, coming from Newcastle, and also coming from Free State. So they are using this main road N3 routes, especially now that they are going back. They are using the northbound passing here at Mooi River, where there is a roadblock that is taking place here. They are also ensuring that they are also, do also educate motorists about responsible behavior on the road, also giving some pamphlets to some of the passengers and also telling them to buckle up. Just a while ago, we spoke to a taxi driver who was saying that he's being compliant, and also the minister of the in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, the MEC, did say that a number of motorists that they have stopped, they found to be very compliant, especially the taxi driver, whom some say they do also take a rest at Montrose near Harrismith to ensure that they do not get tired on the road and also get fatigued. So that also results in some of the drivers losing control of their vehicles here, and also saying that at the moment they do not have the figures nationally as to say how many people have lost their lives, but she did say that sadly the figures have surpassed that of last year of 162, Aldrin.
Thank you so much for that. Vusi, just a quick one. That question in relation to the Thabo Bester escape, you tried to speak to the minister about it. What did the minister say?
Yes, through her spokesperson, she did say that indicates that as the department, that's not their core function. Yes, they do have facilities such as the airport. If Thabo Bester escaped the country through via the air, or perhaps via the road, or travel via the road, but that's not their core function. As she was saying, that's the core function or the whole competency of the security cluster that has got a number of ministers, including Home Affairs, Police Minister, and them as the Transport Department that is also involved, by saying that at the moment they have not had a meeting, so they will have a meeting, then pronounce on about especially how the escape was conducted by Thabo Bester and also his girlfriend, and also a Mozambican man who were all arrested in Tanzania in the northern city of Arusha. So those are some of the things that are happening, but at the moment they are saying that they do not want to comment on the matter, as they will have a meeting about that matter later on, but not today. At the moment, they cannot, pronounce on the matter because they've not had a meeting to talk about it.
Thank you so much for your time, Vusi Khumalo, the SABC News reporter, following the traffic volumes in the KZN Midlands.